they hide further that. Now with a point and no turning back. Body the beats and I murder tracks. They all saying they heard us that. It deserves a plaque. Now it's time I end this struggle. My team is in my huddle.
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Dmitry, I'm a filmmaker from Ukraine based in Manila. As you may notice from all of my works, I'm a huge fan of lights and colors. To my opinion, the main difference between simple videography and cinematography is in proper use of lights. For the perfect result for expensive looking image, you definitely need at least one or, in the best case, several sources of light. And that's what NANLITE came for. I'm introducing to you guys FORZA 60B. It's a brand new, powerful LED video light with dual color temperature with high CRI 98 and power output of 5560 lumens in a super compact body. It's less than 1 kilogram of weight. Packaging. All NANLITE products come in handy good looking cases with high quality and pleasant to touch materials. But we are speaking not about cases, right? So FORZA 60B has variable color temperature starting from 2700 to 6500 kelvins, 0 to 100% dimming, 12 special effects. FORZA 60B has a mini mount which allows you to use all FORZA 60 modifiers. An optional Bowens adapter will allow you to attach standard Bowens modifiers, making FORZA 60B compatible with a massive selection of light modifiers, softboxes, umbrellas, etc. Then I want to introduce you NANLITE FL11 Fresnel lens. You can attach Fresnel to be able to concentrate the light into a relatively narrow beam, adjustable from 10 to 45 degree flood to spot beam angle. At 10% spot at 1 meter, maximum brightness is 23,860 lux. For the power source, it can be AC adapter, which I'm using right now, and then it can be external V-mount battery, requires an optional battery grip. Also great feature is you can control this light with a remote control. Unfortunately I don't have it. By the way, they just announced one more brand new remote control which will allow to control you not only FORZA lights, but also power tubes and other lights from NANLITE, NANLUX, as far as I know. So I'm very excited, let's just wait for it. The light itself has fan, you can control the speed of fan. Yes, if you stay nearby you can hear it, but it doesn't affect the final result actually. But that's really good, means that light will not overheat even with prolonged use. Also I have power tubes from NANLITE and they are also great. I was using before, I was renting them for music videos for different shoots. But then right now I have two of them from NANLITE company. Thank you NANLITE. Man, it's great light, really great light. I'll do one more video about these lights with my style of using them. I've used FORZA 60 in different scenarios. First shoot. In this particular shoot, I was using FORZA 60 as a key light, diffused with softbox 60, mounted on a C-stand, pointed vertically down, with a small angle, to achieve soft but still dramatic light. The task was to highlight the main subject and all what is happening around the table. Also used accurate grid to direct the light straight down without much spreading around. Power of light was from 20 to 30% maximum, I don't really remember, but yeah, I think it was around 30%. So yeah, during the scene we just changed a bit the position of the light, and then we moved it a bit. You know, it just depends. When people were staying, we just moved it higher. When people were sitting at the table, we just moved it lower. So yeah, it's just basics. But still, I'm pretty happy with the results. So this is the second sample. On this shoot we've used 2 of FORZA 60 as a backlight to lighten up the background. As how it was like 4 AM in the morning, we just woke up, everything is completely dark. It's just, you know, we just need to light up a little bit some of the background environment. So the key light was of course the bonfire, and then we used a couple of NANLITE tubes 6C just to create some kind of, you know, depths in colors. Power of FORZAs was like 40%. Then I used, on one of them I used yellow filter. One FORZA 60 was highlighting the background from the right, and then another one was highlighting the background from the left. Third shoot. So on this shoot we were using FORZA as a key light as well, but without egg created this time. So as you can see, even considering the light and softbox are very compact, it's still enough to light up pretty wide area. I mean, to spread the light around and make it still soft. So we set up the power of output like 25-30% and still got very clear glossy skin tone, which is pretty good to me. I really love the result. Then we were using power tubes as well from both sides to make it more interesting looking. I will not say like cinematic or something, because this word is too overrated nowadays. Cinematic can be anything actually. Yeah. So we just tried to create something that we personally love, and this is what we did. So before I was using different kind of lights. So for example, brand competitors, I don't want to name the brand, but when we set the percentage of power output on the controller, then we turned off the light and then we turned on the light back, what happened is the power output was resumed to default level. Means even if you set up the light already and then you turn off from the switch and then you turn it on again, you still need to go and adjust it manually, which is really bad, especially if you set up your light somewhere near the ceiling and then you have to rearrange all of your setup just to adjust the amount of light. So yeah, you either need to have the control or you need to be confident that when you turn on the light, the amount of power output will stay the same. Second thing that I noticed, which is great, that you can set any percentage of the power output starting from 0 to 100 to start from 0 to 100%. Which is great because competitors can set only from 15% up to 100%. Let's go to conclusions. This is the most high quality lights that I ever used and ever seen. Yes, for different people it can be different, of course, but for me personally, this is the high end. So what I saw recently in their store, it was huge lights, Dino, 1200 watts output, 600 output. With only one light you can power up the whole your room, and it doesn't really matter what the time of the day outside. That means you can really create something similar to what they created in the movie 1917, when it's like during the war, it was something burning around and like a lot of fire happening on the scene, and you just can create it, I think, with few of those lights. So, and then also they can be synchronized between each other. So it's crazy, like they're doing really well. I'm really excited about the remote control that they have. But anyway, I'm speaking right now about NANLITE FORZA. So FORZA is incredible, especially for the price, especially... Well, I cannot say that price is like really on a budget, but man, like if you're going to invest into lights and you're doing your films professionally, so why would you choose something like cheap that you cannot rely on? On these lights I can rely, and they are working, they have a lot of modifiers, they have like battery grip, some different really a lot of attachments that you can use however you want. And yeah, and this is only FORZA 60B. There is also FORZA 200, 300, 500. 500 is super bright, crazy bright. I wish they will announce something like FORZA 500 RGB. Oh man, that would be crazy. I'm using FORZA 60B for everything on my shoot. What I'm thinking right now, I really need something like the second light I would use for sure, and especially I was trying to recreate the sunlight with FORZA 60, and it's kinda not enough brightness during the day, but in any other scenarios, indoor shoot, daytime, nighttime, it's just the best, really the best. Like especially with remote control, you're able to do everything. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, because I was working on it a lot. I mean, not actually on review, but on preparing the content, on making like BTS and on choosing the materials. So I just hope it was, you know, everything was for a reason. So I really want to create something special, not just blah blah reviews, talking head. I actually want to show you much more than I speak about it, because of course my opinion is my opinion, but what can you get, what like real results, and you're investing into equipment to get better results, right? So if you're watching me speaking about blah blah things, okay, you can trust me or not, but when you see the results, you may decide if you love them or not, if you can or if you want to do something like that, or if you want or can do better. Okay, that's perfect. That means that is a perfect choice for you. Yeah, thank you. If you have any questions, hit me up in YouTube, in comments, in Instagram, Facebook. I'm trying to be responsive everywhere, really. It takes really a lot of time, but see you.